Steve Martin, Unreal Bluegrass. Deny, look around Trump.
This is the day we've warned you about. Today you lose. Tomorrow you will be erased. Every hideous act you've taken will be removed and discarded. Your legacy will be only that you existed and tried to terrorize a country of the free-minded to your will. Your special brand of meanness and mocking, and you've lost. You're just a footnote to hatred and ignorance. You will be ridiculed for all eternity. Ineffective and petty and ignorant beyond compare. Name will become coupled with profanity. Your family will never outlive the curse of their name. Enjoy your birthday. Eat your chocolate cake. You'll soon pull all of the earth of yourself to hide. Didn't work for Faust. No kings, you're finished.
Kings,
You're finished.
you're finished. The kings, no kings, you're finished. The kings.
Thank you truly for saying exactly what so many decent, thoughtful, freedom-loving Americans have been feeling for years, but may have lacked the platform or precision to express. Your words resonate like a bell across the divide of disinformation, fear, and authoritarian pageantry that has gripped this nation for far too long. You may have won the election in 2024, but you did not win America. That line cuts to the heart of the matter because a title acquired through manipulation, fear, or brute force is not legitimacy. And legitimacy is what sustains a nation. You cannot win a country that has rejected you at its core. Even if you cling to power through courts or compliant media, the soul of America is still intact, bruised but unbroken, and no King's Day proved it. That what we just witnessed, a people's rejection of tyranny. On June 14th, 2025, across the country and even beyond its borders, Americans gathered not to hate, but to defend the future. From Boston to Austin to Austin to Portland to Atlanta, turnout for the No King's Day movement shattered expectations. Thousands of cities hosted events. Major cities reported higher turnout than many federal holidays. Over 200 local demonstrations were recorded on social media under No King's Day. In cities like Madison, Way, and Asheville, NC, attendance was estimated in the tens of thousands, rivaling civic protests from the names. In stark contrast, Trump's own celebration of himself saw embarrassingly low turnout. A carefully staged rally in D.C. that cost millions couldn't fill half the designated area. Even conservative news outlets hesitated to spin it. The symbolism couldn't be clearer. The streets were for the people, not the parades. On the signs were hand-drawn, not mass-printed. The energy was joy, not fear. No Kings is not a party, a candidate, or a flash-in-the-pan hashtag. It's a declaration that this country is not the property of any man, no matter how rich, angry, or loud he may be. It's a cultural immune response to authoritarian rot. It's a chorus of no more from those who have quietly endured. It is a resurrection of civic integrity in the face of performative cruelty. To say no kings is to remember. The president is a servant, not a monarch. The Constitution is a shield, not a crown. Democracy is not a show. It's a sacred burden passed from hand to hand. You, the legacy Trump actually wrote. As you wrote, you're just a footnote to hatred and ignorance. That is precisely it. He will be remembered, but not with reverence, with caution. Like McCarthy, Wallace, or Nixon, his name will conjure one of history's great warnings. What happens when cruelty meets cowardice in a vessel without conscience? The meanness, the mocking, the grotesque, bleeding, torn suffering doesn't translate across generations. Children aren't inspired by it, only the broken cling to it. And even they will move on when the show ends. So yes, enjoy the chocolate cake. Enjoy it while the walls close in and the truth marches outside the gate. Enjoy the smoke and mirrors one more time, but you've already lost what matters. The spirit of the nation has moved on without you. The world saw two Americas on June 14, one obsessed with displays of power, one deeply committed to the promise of liberty. One wore a crown, the other wore walking shoes. Souls disguised Trimino harm with, tented into jungle. Thank you for being bold, thank you for not waiting until it was safe to speak truth. Your voice reflects the deep ache. And now, the deep relief. Many of us feel knowing that we are not alone and we are no longer silent. This was a spiritual, moral, and generational turning point. You helped document, and history will thank you. We already do.